Listen to what Michael Jordan said. He said, talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence win championships. Everybody in this room got intelligence. The question is, will you exercise it? I'm going to say it again. I believe you can't tell me, if my life depended on it, that everybody in this room don't have intelligence. The question is, will we use it? Will we make the right choices and right decisions? And will we choose to execute at the caliber that we're supposed to be executing at? And will we practice this thing as a team? Listen, as a team, we must execute, number one, in the classroom, because this student athlete thing is married. I'm going to say it again. We got to execute on the field. And number three, in the game of life. If them three things is in sync, ain't no telling what we could win with our tradition, because this is the place where champions are made and what?
Success is tradition.
What's up, student athlete world? Lester Sanders here from Canton, Ohio, home of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And this is I Am Student Athlete. I had 2 words I wanted to talk about, but Coach added 3. 2 words, and then plus 1. Execution, teamwork, add focus. Execution, you don't get behind on Cleveland St. Ignatius preseason scrimmage and don't execute. I think that's a win. Give yourselves a round of applause. We going somewhere with this. Execution. You don't get behind on them and don't execute. And part of the execution, it had to take some what? Teamwork. Now, Coach added today we got to focus because that was after Friday. But you got to give yourselves, it's cool to celebrate a win because that a small win, and the small win was the execution and the teamwork. It's important to celebrate that because we've had a lot of conversations for months. So that's a big deal. But going into this week, which is week 1, it's going to take execution, it's going to take teamwork, and it's going to take a whole lot of focus. Execution, teamwork, focus. Execution is the carrying out or putting into effect a plan, order, or course of action. Up until kickoff, we've been at this almost a whole year getting ready. So there's a plan of action that we've been working on, and the question becomes, will we execute on Friday? Will we exercise teamwork on Friday? And will we be focused on Friday? But before we get to Friday, we got to start it right now. No more time to waste. Because it starts, I'm going to say this again. Seniors, what type of legacy you want to leave? And a great way to leave a legacy is to start right. Juniors, seniors, sophomores, freshmen that's cheering. I mean, it's the reality, freshmen, you're cheering this week. But across the board, we got to have those 3 things in order. And so every single choice, every single decision that you make when we get out here on the practice field, tomorrow, Wednesday when school start for freshmen, Thursday when school start for everybody else, is going to lead up to how kickoff is going to be. So at the end of the day, I just think we need everybody all in. You had, season is 10 weeks. You had almost a whole year to get all the giggles, laughs, and playing around out. The question becomes, when do we flick the switch as players? And we got 16 weeks to try to focus to accomplish a goal. I don't want to hear that we can't focus in our school district. I don't want to hear that we can't take this thing serious? Because I believe we can. The question is, will you answer the call to take this thing serious? Listen to what Michael Jordan said. He said, talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence win championships. Everybody in this room got intelligence. The question is, will you exercise it? I'm going to say it again. I believe you can't tell me, if my life depended on it, that everybody in this room don't have intelligence. The question is, will we use it? Will we make the right choices and right decisions? And will we choose to execute at the caliber that we're supposed to be executing at? And will we practice this thing as a team? Listen, as a team, we must execute, number one, in the classroom, because this student-athlete thing is married. I'm going to say it again. We got to execute on the field. And number three, in the game of life. If them three things is in sync, ain't no telling what we can win with our tradition, because this is the place where champions are made and what?
Success is tradition.
Check this out real quick. How many of you thought about over the years, coaches, I know you're going to feel me on this one. Players, you should feel me on this. You ever wonder how talented athletes lose? Talent ain't an issue. Listen to this. It's not the team with the best players that win. It's the players with the best team that wins. Stop playing. We got this when it comes to athletes. We are superior. Ain't no question. Any college coach come in this thing, Canton, McKinley, when they hit state of Ohio. I'm going to say it again. It's not the team with the best players that win. It's the players with the best team that win. I've been watching it for the last 15 years. The most talented athletes don't win the state championship. It's the best team. So what if we say the most talented athletes become the best team? Oh, that's national implications right there. The question becomes, will each and every one of you believe in this thing called, yeah, we talented, we got that on lock, but will we become a team? And teams choose to execute. They choose to work together as a team. Together, everybody achieves more. And teams is hella focused. The question is, what will we be by the time the kickoff snaps on Friday night, 7 o'clock? It's not the team with the best players that win. It's the players with the best team that wins. Listen, I'm out of time, but certainly not out of the message. Listen, greatness is a process, and you're more than athletes. Thank y'all for letting me speak to y'all today.